there, or in the shapefile they have in the points, the x and y coordinate points informations, and all attribute into the your tables, like into the your this table that you have it in here, in these tables. I mean these tables. So you see that all tables, the geom ID, OSM ID, name, reference, type, and this one. So this is the clear one. So that means this is the features that I try to explain you, or I try to develop these features with you, and then make decision which one. Maybe you have alternative ideas to come up the real solutions, or alternative approach to do this one, because this is the completely Java and Java Swing based. Maybe you have a different technologies, and then you can go there. This is the coordinate extension or CRP, and then digital number. You can manipulate this one. This is the ideas. So then what we need to explain a little bit, so we can close it. This one, close it, and oh, sorry, again I need to be done. So I need to show you how this database the connections look like. So it's okay. So database connection is I already disconnect the database connections. All you can go this one. This one, the different data story. The same thing here. If you see, look for this one, directory for shape files and SpatiaLit database JNDA files and the shape files. The same thing. Same thing happen here. It's files, and you can. This is because we didn't fix it any parameters. And then you can exit it this one. So let's have it start the developments. So we saw the pictures, how it's look like, and now we start the development. Where you are, we are in the very first. We need to be. This is our methods, the class. It's extended because okay. Let's see, close it everything. This is the main methods. Maybe later. A little bit closer. Okay. So you build your class, doesn't matter which class name is it. I query labs name, it extend the JFrame. Extend means the functionality from JFrame, because that's I said we need to understand the basic Java, basic Java programming, and also the swing programming. That's the preconditions to build to get these tutorials or screencasts very quickly and very properly, and that's in from very beginning level to the in the professional levels. So it's we said that query labs. This is a constraint, the constructor. You see the J combo box is there, data store, J tables, and J text fields, because we need this feature that's you will show here. There's a query pages. Run again. So here, so you see this tags, and then you have the input box, and this is have the include. You can search filter, and then you have this menu view, and then this on and so forth. So let's have this. So that means we need the JTables. We build the JTables with text field, combo box, and we provide these titles. This is the titles that you have it here, Java, the title part of the information. And default the exit on close, and then the content plan, and then set layout in the border layout, and we pin the text field. This is the text field included. You see the text field here, the included. You can change what you like to, or maybe search to write down here, maybe search, depending which include or search. Maybe we can put it here, search like that. Then we have set it this text field in the text into the border layout not, and then JTables. We set auto size JTables because you see the size is automatically changed with level automatically with A to Z, up to A to Z, or many A to X, and it's changed automatically. The auto size, how many columns you have, how many records you have, just automatically change the tables. So table default table models 50/50, and then the prepared score view is there, and the score panels. I mean, this is the score panels that you you run through the total records of the information that you have it. So, and then score panels, and we add the score panels into the get context panel, add the score panels and the central, and then this is the menu bar. This is the most important. Menu bar means this is the menu bar. So this is data load sections, data view sections, map view, conversion tools, help, and exit. This is the, the menu bars. So you see the menu bars and you see the colors, and you build the menus, respective menus. And menus have submenus. So data store, data load sections, and view, map view, conversion tools, helps, data view sections, exit, and these things is here. So data load sections, data view section, data load section, sorry, and data view sections, map view, conversion tools, helps, and exit, as it is here. This 6 menu bar. So, and then you said that you have a menu bar, and you would include this menu bar into the your menu items into the menu bar. So it's the menu bar. So edit fix data menu, and this is the menu bar. That's we already built it here, and set a menu, tool view, and help menu, exit value, and picked. And this is the functionality that we need to be talk about this one. So in the exit menu, we build the exit menu, and then it has a save action exit label, and then you have a actions, action events, and that's everybody knows. These are our swing action events and throws, and just simply system exit 0. That means when you click it exit, and the application, it will be closed. Or maybe you have combined other features or other functionalities. This is the map view actions, and exactly same things. You see that this is the functions that I'm calling. So that means let's go action events, and action event is calling my specific functions. It's loading the shape files, and open the shape files, and if his shape file is not returning null, and then display the shape files. So let's have this class. So this class has all implementations of the selection labs, or how can you visualize your maps, and then also the data tables. I mean this part, the data view sections, and then all functionalities and the map view sections. So it is as a different type of enum sets, points, line, polygons. That's true. And then different color, line colors, gray, and selection colors. This is the default colors. You can. That's why you can change it in the styling of that. I will show you when the styling section is done. The styling example is explained a little bit more. So it's a frame, and it has displayed the shape files. So you see the functions we build a class instance here. That's the selection lab instance, and then after the selection labs, we ensure the open file, the shapefile null, and then instant call the shapefiles function. So if I go there, so this will explain here. So shapefile function, we pass the file. That's I mean, and how can the pass the files, file systems. You see that this is the shapefile functions. If I go to the here, this is the file load, and this is the shapefile. How can pass the file, the functions. So here, as like the browser, and the file path. This is the file path. That's you're passing the files, and then and put it the necessary parameter. This is the bug. I need to fix it somehow. So we pass the files and browse the files, and this is the file storage, and then get features, set geometry, and map content and title, uh, map view, and feature selections, and the file names. And that's why you see when you select it, and when you upload, the selection is done, then you see the message is okay, map view and features selections is file name is with that one. Then you select the style and with the files and the feature sources, and this is the feature source and layers. This is the most important one. So you include the files. Doesn't matter the file from in the shape files or database tables, and you have include these ones, the feature layers, and then you include the style here is this case default styles, and then